In 1924, South Africa produced a 1 shilling coin that today represents far more than a piece of old currency. It is a witness to a young nation in transition, a preserved artifact from a time when the Union of South Africa had existed for barely more than a decade. When people speak of rare coins, they often refer to beauty, scarcity, or historical significance. But this particular coin carries a deeper story. It links past lives, forgotten trades, and changing eras into one small piece of silver that has survived long enough to command the fascination of collectors around the world. To understand why this coin captures so much interest, it helps to imagine the world of 1924. South Africa was shaping its identity while still influenced by the legacies of the Boer War and British rule. The minting of each coin was not just an economic act but a symbolic one, marking the presence of a developing nation trying to balance tradition and future ambitions. The 1 shilling piece was part of the everyday currency, passed from hand to hand, used in markets, shops, and small rural towns. It was a familiar companion in everyday life, yet very few examples survived in high condition because they were used so widely. The 1924 issue is especially admired for its intricate design. The crowned portrait of King George V reflects the era's formal style, a symbol of authority and stability. Around the portrait, the text is sharply cut, crafted with precision by mint workers who understood that even a coin meant for daily use deserved elegance. On the reverse side, the South African coat of arms stands proudly, framed by inscriptions in both English and Afrikaans. The dual-language presentation reveals a country negotiating its cultural identity, acknowledging the diversity of its people long before modern political change arrived. Collectors look for more than the date on the coin. They search for originality, detail, and condition. Many 1924 shillings show heavy wear, scratches, and fading from decades of circulation. Years of handling smooth the high points of the design and erase fine lines that once sparkled. A coin from this year that has retained most of its sharpness, luster, and structural strength becomes remarkable, not only for its appearance but for its survival. A well-preserved 1924 shilling feels almost like time has paused around it, guarding it against the long erosion that consumed so many others. Every scratch on an average coin hints at the countless lives it passed through, but an exceptionally well-preserved piece suggests that someone, somewhere, recognized its importance early on. Perhaps it was taken out of circulation and kept as a keepsake. Perhaps it was tucked away in a drawer or box where it stayed untouched. Whatever the story, preservation is rarely an accident. Rarity emerges when history decides to protect something that most people overlooked. The attraction of this coin today is heightened by the global interest in early South African silver. As more collectors explore world coinage, attention moves toward pieces that stand at the intersection of history, craftsmanship, and cultural significance. The 1924 1 shilling coin sits at that crossroads. It carries the weight of a formative national era, displays artistic refinement, and offers collectors a tangible connection to the past. With time, fewer authentic, high-quality examples remain available, and demand grows as collectors compete for the best pieces. Because of this growing demand and the coin's extraordinary scarcity in exceptional condition, it has achieved a level of value that surprises many people encountering it for the first time. But for those who understand the coin's significance, its price represents not just a market trend but recognition of its unique position among rare collectibles. A coin like this does not simply sell. It makes an impression, it creates a moment, and it becomes a centerpiece of any collection fortunate enough to acquire it. Imagine presenting this coin to viewers who appreciate antiques, history, numismatics, or valuable artifacts. The shine of old silver under proper lighting, the crispness of the design, the unmistakable aura of authenticity. All these details draw the eye and hold attention. People want to know where it came from, how it survived, and why it matters. It is the kind of object that sparks curiosity and invites speculation. Someone may wonder what conversations it overheard in 1924, what purchases it helped facilitate, or whose pockets it passed through before ending up in a modern collection. Every viewer will attach their own imagination to it, and that sense of wonder is part of what makes it so compelling. This 1924 South Africa 1 shilling coin is more than an object. It is an encounter with a moment in history that refuses to fade. Its beauty remains, its symbolism remains, and its rarity only grows with each passing year. Collectors around the world seek pieces like this because they understand that true value is built from story, condition, and endurance. When a single item combines all three, it becomes unforgettable. Today, the coin stands valued at $4 million, a testament to its scarcity, its importance, and the powerful fascination it continues to inspire.